Okay, ladies, today I'm ready. Let's talk about medical misogyny. Now, if you're a woman and you've gone to the doctor or you've been to the doctor, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. If you're in Nigeria, and you probably might not be conversant with this because we don't put names to our experiences, but if you're abroad and you're a woman and you have reproductive issues or you have special medical needs, then you definitely have experienced this people. Medical misogyny is like it used to be rampant, but I feel like now it's just getting worse and I don't have any other name to call it. There is so many things that happens in a woman's body, and to be very honest, we need as much special care as we can. But these people, they either shame us or they don't pay enough attention to us. Now, tell me why a woman is in my DM telling me of her experience with PCOS before she was diagnosed. She was bleeding profusely for days and she decides to go to the hospital. First of all, they refused to treat her without any family member present, so she had to go bring her parents. Now, imagine explaining to your parents, if you're Nigerian, you know what I mean by this. Imagine explaining to your religious parents that you've been bleeding for weeks now, and you know, of course, that they are going to start having, another thought entirely. Their thoughts are going to start going towards bad areas like abortion and the rest of them. And then you finally go to the doctor and you get to the nurse is supposed to get you to the doctor. The nurse is busy asking you, did you do an abortion, when last did you have sex, what did you do, did you take any pills, did you take this and all that. And I understand that this might be normal medical questions, and then you tell the nurse no to all this answer. She asks you, are you pregnant? You tell her no, and she's still insisting that then that means you did an abortion for you to be bleeding for weeks. Finally, you get to see the doctor, and the doctor is saying the same thing. And you're telling these people that I don't have sex, I'm a virgin. And even if I am not a virgin, I'm telling you literally I had no abortion, I'm not pregnant, nothing, and you're still insisting. And mind you, this girl is 19. You're still insisting that I had an abortion. And this doctor was literally telling this girl's parent that your daughter had an abortion. That is why she's bleeding so profusely. So they had to go to a different hospital. And after running some tests and all that stuff, they see that she's not pregnant, she never had an abortion, nothing. And then they proceed to now do a hormonal test and some blood works and everything and find out that this girl has PCOS. And this is just an example, but this is just like one person. There are so many women that are going through medical misogyny in Nigeria, pardon me. So many women are going through medical misogyny in Nigeria. It's very insane. I don't even want to talk about my experience telling a doctor after 4 years of being diagnosed with PCOS. I literally have PCOS. I have the symptoms. I have everything. I have my test results and everything. And this doctor is trying to insist that no, you don't have PCOS. Arguing with me and finally recommended tests, unnecessary tests, which of course I did. And then he still came to the same conclusion that this is PCOS. So medical misogyny